Hello? Alright, there we go. Alright, we're good. Happy time. I clicked the wrong button. It's my fault. Wrong button was clicked. Oh. Alright, so we're good to go. Yeah, hey, hi. We have audio now. We're good to go, and we're moving. So, let's see what is going on tonight. Let the people, let the OGs pump into chat. What's going on? What's good? What are we doing? It's another great night here in the Bat Cave. Just kind of chilling. Here. Chilling. Doing a whole lot of nothing. Let me know. Okay, so here's the issue I'm having right now. OBS is not showing my chat box at all. Hide from protocol. Nope, no, I want everything. It's not showing my chat box on my screen here for the verticals, or for the horizontal, or the vertical, actually. It's weird. I might delete the chat box. Let's do that. Okay, we're going to remove the chat box. I'm going to do some behind-the-scenes stuff while we're just chatting here for a second. Because like I said, guys, I'm still working the bugs out of this. We're getting things going, making things nice. Okay, well, that's why. So it doesn't support doesn't support TikTok chat. So I guess that sucks. We will just keep, let's do a browser source. Add a source. I like it. Oh. Okay. Well, actually, we're not going to do that. I don't know. Yeah, we'll remove that. Okay. While chat's still populating, thank you guys for swinging by tonight. Spam the likes, spam the shares. Let's get this thing moving. Let's get talking to some folks. We're going to do a little bit shorter tonight, probably about an hour. I do have a lot of work I got to get done. I always say that, and then like last night I was up till 1 a.m. working because that's just what I do. Because I want to hang out with you guys a little bit longer. Talk shop, talk the coin, see what's popping. These charts today across the entire crypto space look absolutely miserable. Well, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, it's not just us. We're still trading sideways. I'm okay with that, but there is a lot. There is a lot of movement, and it is just weird. Like, we are in the weirdest place I've ever seen crypto. I'm going to pull up some of these. If I got Reddit up, I'm going to pull up this BTC market cycle prediction. Let's do that. Let's look at those. I'm not watching your YouTube video, bro. Give me a chart here. Where are we in the Bitcoin market cycle? Oh, I like this graphic. Yeah, we're just gonna keep the free version here. Thanks, appreciate you. Okay, I'm gonna open this image in a new tab, and we're gonna share this here in a second. Because I think it's important we kind of retrace and go over through some of this stuff. A lot of you guys have never seen this before. If you're new to the chat, please welcome. Head over to darknightbaron.com. Check out everything we have to offer. You can check out the merch. You can check out the Telegram. Clearly buy our coin. It is the safest intro in the meme space. It's the safest meme coin entry into the crypto space. There you go. My name is Rod. I am one of the developers. The other two developers are in the chat, James and Kevin. We are always here to chat, converse. We do not relay financial advice whatsoever. None of this is financial advice. Though we may talk money, we may talk profits, we may take profit sharing, taking any of that stuff. None of it is financial advice. So don't even get on that high horse. What do we got going on? So if you are new to the chat, tonight we're going to cover a little bit of what's going on in crypto. I think crypto news is always important. I can talk about Dark Knight Baron all night long, but it's going to be repetitive, and I think it's more important to cover new topics. And like I said before, guys, Dark Knight Baron is a place where people can come and they can grow their knowledge of the crypto space. They can learn some things along the way, and I think that the best way to do that is hanging out at night. You and I can go through some stuff on the charts, show you some things. and just kind of the way I learned. I won't lie to you guys. Most of the time, most of what I learned from cryptocurrency came from driving to work every day. I would just listen to random podcasters or YouTubers, and very rarely did I watch anything. I was always just listening in the background. But you get a lot of advice. You get a lot of advice, a lot of intellect. What's what I'm looking for? A lot of knowledge. There you go. By listening to these guys, I did not go to the gym today, so I'm not pumped up on pre-workout like I normally am when I go live. So it's gonna be it's more calm. It's just a more calm live tonight, guys. Just a little bit more calm. Just like put on some blues. just put on some blues. We'll just sit back. Just sit back and talk. Let's just sit back and talk about crypto for a while, right? Let's just talk. We're gonna talk. Let's talk. Just lay back. Just chill. Listen. Do nothing. Oh my God, this would be. Dude, if I had a red bandana on right now, I would look like a Vietnam veteran. It'd be dope. Anyway, okay, so let's go. I think we got enough people in the chat right now. Let's jump over. We're gonna. Let me pull up. Where are we? We got 23 viewers in the chat. Yeah, it's a good time to pull this up. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the charts here for you guys to look at along with me. Ooh, let's go. Where are you? Come on. Where's my window? Oh, there it is. I was trying to load a window that was no longer open. All right, so let's F11 this thing and look at it. All right. So this is from Aurelian O'Hayan. This chart lays out. Okay, I've shown you guys continuously the different Bitcoin market cycle charts. This one is a year by year sort of tracking the progress, right? So when you look at this, okay, obviously this was the end of the 22 cycle. 2023, we were starting to build some prices right around here. Was where this is like June of 2022. This is where you saw Bitcoin popping off at around 15,000, I guess, a little above 15,000. And then we head over to the right and up into 2024. This is these areas right here line up, okay? So if this is 2024, the end of 2024, then we are just barely peeking into here. And this is obviously where we are right now with these dramatic and drastic just down checks, you know what I'm saying? And the market is kind of red. It is definitely red. I mean, it's not even kind of red. It's like 100% red. So we're right here. And that's what you can check out. This is important because you got to look at what's ahead of us. But I also want to make sure that you guys understand that we're not going to get another 2017 cycle right here, okay? 2017 was the year that everything went crazy. That was kind of like a benchmark cycle. Like you wish you would have been in crypto in 2016 because it went nuts. But what you see here, I mean, 2013 was good too, but at that point, crypto was so new. What we look at, what am I looking at? Sorry, got text messages, all kinds of stuff coming in. What we have though, if you look at these charts, right? Because right now the entire market's red, and it's enough to make you think that it's over. The crypto market's done for. We're all burned out, right? And it's just not true. The fear mongers will make you think that because they want you to sell. Because when you sell and when you capitulate, like take profits and tuck them away into stable coins, all you're doing is dropping the price even lower, and they love that because then they can buy in cheaper. So we don't sell right now, guys. We don't sell. We buy and we hold. Now is buying time. Now everything is on sale. This is a perfect time to buy into DKB before the big run, because when the big run comes, you're going to be priced out. You're not going to be buying back in. If you sell right now, you're not going to be buying in for the same price that you sold at. It's just not going to happen. So you want to buy those coins, you want to hold those coins. We've talked about this multiple times before. If you're an OG in the community, if you've been here for more than a month, because we're older than a month now, let's go. If you've been here for more than a month, you guys know, I've said this continuously over and over and over again. We buy and we hold and we wait because great things are coming. And if you know nothing about the Bitcoin market cycle, this is it, man. Every 4 years, we get this gnarly run. And so we're looking, I'm going to say we'll probably, you're not going to see a massive slope like this. If you look at the 2021 cycle, you can kind of see this right here is where China decided to do what it was doing in June of 21. And China, it was May. China tanked the market in 21, so we had a double peak season. Okay, we had a double peak season, and then eventually it declines about 80 to 90% following, right? Well, we're going to see, I hope we see more of a steady slope from down here, kind of see it just kind of rise up a little bit. But this green area over here that we like to call the bull run, or the parabolic race to the top, that is actually, the time period is getting longer for that. Okay, it's extending, and the returns are diminishing. So look at these peaks, and you can see the peaks are going down. See, like this one, the drastic difference between this one and this one. We could see more of a more flatlining, leveling pattern over the next 8 years, to the point where the bull market may not even really spin up like it is now. So this is what I talked to you guys about. Getting into crypto early, now is still early. 8 years from now, it's going to be too late. The crypto market cycle is not going to perform the way it does now. You're not going to have these gigantic run-ups like you have right now. Altcoin season, meme coin season, who knows what that's going to look like. But with extended cycles and diminishing returns, you're eventually going to get to the point where you just get a flat line. Like everything is just trading up and down, normal trades, whatever. No more 4-year just parabolic run-ups. The halving is still going to happen, but you got to realize, guys, after the next halving, the Bitcoin reward is only going to be like 1.125 or something like that, right? Or 1.06. So it's not even, I'm telling you, it's going to be less and less worth it to mine Bitcoin at that point. We may never actually get the full 21 million Bitcoin mined anyway. People are going to start giving up on it, and then what's on the market is going to be what's on the market, and that's it. All right, let's punch out of that. We'll head over to the charts for us. And this is what our charts look like right now. So here's the positive. Let's come down here. Let's look at the MACD. Okay, I love me some MACD. Blue line is above the red. All right. Now, even though we're printing a red candle right now, the MACD is showing positive. Like we're getting some volume pumping in, some buy volumes coming in, and it's going to start moving us up. So again, share the likes, guys, or share the live. Drop the likes on there. Spam the like button. Let's get this thing kind of circulating again. You know, we always print candles in the green, right? Or during the live. Why is that? Not because of my old face. I can tell you that. It's because right in here, these. Well, actually, I think it was over here. This is when people who have never heard of Dark Knight Baron, they find Dark Knight Baron because you share Dark Knight Baron. Okay, when we're live, people randomly come across the live, and we talk about it. They come in the chat, they hang out, they get to know us. They go to darkknightbaron.com, join the Telegram, and then buy the coin over there, and we print the green candles during the lives. And then, D-bags do what D-bags do, and they take pennies on the dollar for whatever reason. But I'm telling you guys, we are, right now, the volume coming in is putting us back into basically a profitability section. Like right here's your buy marker. That's another thing I didn't go over the other night with the MACD, just so you guys know. Normally, whenever you see the blue line cross below the orange line, that is a sell indicator, okay? So when you see that happen, if you sold everything, don't do it. Do not do it. When you're dealing with other coins, let me preface this. When you're dealing with other coins that aren't Dark Knight Baron, because right now we are in a buy and hold pattern, we're in a buy and hold phase, okay? So if you're out there in Ethereum, Bitcoin, Pulse Chain, whatever you're in, okay, when you see a MACD cross down here, let's go, when it go, let me verify you guys can see this you can't see it, there we go. Let me pull this over. Sorry, if you're on the TikTok, I was just completely off the screen for you guys, and I apologize for that. Let me jump back over here. When you see the orange line, the blue line cross beneath the orange, like it does right here, that is a sell indicator, okay? That's when you want to pump out and then let the volume go down. Now granted, if it comes right, you want to see like a big gap. Like I probably wouldn't sell right here. I would wait until it gets about right here and make sure it's not going to reverse on me, and then you could possibly punch out and you hold your coins. Okay, if you're a day trading sort that just wanted to sit there and watch charts all day, you would watch it come back down, and then once it starts basically getting ready to cross over again, or after the cross, always smart, you could buy back in, because the chart, again, look at the price decrease. It's not even that much. I mean, you're only going to get a couple extra 100 coins, maybe a couple thousand extra coins for a few bucks here. But still, if this was a big enough chart, that's what you're going to look for. So I just want to share that with you guys so you know. That's what we do. All right. So off the charts for a second. Let me go back into the chat. Let's see what's going on. Is the Baron live? I don't know. Is the Baron live? More than 10 friends. Yeah, bring all your friends. I'm telling you, we got 33 people in the chat right now. I love to see it. I love having you guys in here with me and hanging out on this beautiful Monday night. We're gonna keep pushing it through, pumping it up. Good things are happening. The crypto market cycle is still in effect. We're in the bear trap right now. The bear trap is the portion that where, like I said, we see a lot of bleeding out. We see a lot of capitulation. A lot of people just holding. selling and waiting to buy in lower. The markets themselves, like the actual dexes or the exchanges, they will sell coins to regulate the price. They're market manipulators. They will manipulate the market down so they can buy in at a cheaper price. It's just what they do. And there's nothing wrong with that. So what we do is we just hold. We buy and hold because we're still in that infancy stage, guys, where if we start giving too many of our coins back to the exchange, we're going to get wrecked, and we do not want that. That is right now. Kevin, can I get a number in the chat of how many coins that we currently hold on the exchange? Because that's on Radium. Thank you. I am slow. Let me go over here to my profile. Put something up. All right. 90 million coins. Okay, so we have 90 million coins left on the exchange. 2 weeks ago, we were at 153 million. So we're still down 63 million from where we were then, guys. And I can tell you that 63 million coins, just locking those up, has changed the way this chart operates completely. And we want to keep doing that. We want to keep locking it in. If you guys, I'm not going to get. I mean, obviously I'm going to encourage you to buy more for the run that's coming. But at the same time, we want to bring new people into the space. We want you to tell your friends. We want you to tell your family members. We want you guys to engage the public on what Dark Knight Baron is. So, like when you go to Twitter and you see people asking, hey, what meme coin are we buying? There you go. Share that. I've got a blurb actually that I put in the Telegram. And I put it on my own Twitter page. You can copy and paste that all day long. It is very standard. It just hits all of the fine points of the coin itself. Most of the same stuff that I kind of ramble off every 15 to 20 minutes in the live stream, where I tell people to go to darkknightbaron.com if you've never been there before. You can buy some merch. You can hang out in our Telegram and buy the coin. And we have done everything we possibly can to make this the most shored up and safe meme coin entry point for your retail investors that we can. If you don't know what a retail investor is, well, that's you, because you're not a part of a hedge fund and you're not part of the institutional investors. So retail investors are basically it's the people walking around with our phones and our wallets and our PCs and doing transactions that way. So, but what we have done is we have 100% tried to create something here, and it worked. To create a very, very easy to use, very easy to hold wealth vehicle. So if you got 5, 10, 20, $100, you want to throw it in there, let it ride and see where it goes, because it's going to be an amazing ride. And always, we buy, we hold, and then many, 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 many moons down the road, we will eventually all start incrementally. Remember, guys, if you have to take something, don't take it all at once. That's the key here. Incrementally take it. If you got to, if you're not gonna make the rent, a car payment, something like that, because life, these are the people that we're aiming for. Okay, we want the new retail investors. We don't want the guys with thousands of dollars. We want the people that are looking to take a little bit and grow a lot, right? But if you get to that point where, there's more month than there is paycheck, we want you to just know that if you take it all out at once, it tanks the charts. Because again, real world example, we had someone last week that desperately needed some liquidity. Okay, they needed some cash, but they didn't understand how charts function, and so they sold a large block. Okay, for about $400. They sold a large block for about $400, and the problem was they did it all at once. And so again, guys, if life comes attacking and you need to take some of your money back, do it in small incremental amounts. Because if that person would have taken $50 every hour for 8 hours, it would not have hit our charts as hard as taking $400 out at one time. So that's the thing. And again, guys, remember, plasma, they pay for that. So I think everyone in their 20s is probably giving plasma for money at least one time. And I would say give plasma before you give DKB up, because you won't get in at the same time or the same price. And let me verify that this person's not in the chat, because I don't want to make them feel bad. But yeah, I'll just tell you guys, the person that sold for 400, within 24 hours, that same amount of coins that was worth 400 was worth almost 700 within 24 hours, and that was that's hard to look at. Again, we don't want to get emotional when we trade. I talked about this last night, but there is a regret when you pulled out. Granted, because they had to. But when you pull out and you watch the price start going up from there, it's just like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? But again, it happens. Go give plasma. Don't sell your DKB. Go pawn your mother's wedding ring. No, kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm kidding. I did not say that. But no, again, that's all we're saying, because you will tank the charts and you're screwing over the entire community. Again, our whole method here, guys, is buy and hold. And we don't do that just to like say, buy and hold, and it's like not, what am I saying? It's not like a test of will or patience. No, it's a strategic move that we're doing here to defend our charts against the people that would take advantage of our coin, right? So we don't want people buying in, selling in, or buying in, selling out, trading, flip trading, switch trading, whatever you're going to call it, swing trading. We don't want that to happen, because what that does is it manipulates our charts. It makes us look like crap. Nobody wants to buy in. What we do is we buy and we hold, and then when people do try to do those big G candles like we talked about before, you don't see these gigantic panic sells that follow, because if a majority of the coins are held by community members, we're not selling. And so, like, again, if you go back to last Friday, not the past one, but the one before that, 2 weeks ago, the one guy, he was trying to create a panic sell. He sold for 1,000, and it blew up in his face. He had to buy back in slightly more expensive than he sold, because the second he dropped it, we started eating that green candle up, or eating that red candle up. And that's what we do. That's why it's important to hold your coins. That's why it's important not to give away your coins. I will tell you this: if I ever got into a financial extremis where I needed money absolutely horribly, I'm reaching out to a friend and I'm saying, hey, can you give me some cash and I'll give you some coins? That way you don't sell your coins. You transfer your coins to someone else's wallet. They give you the cash. That's probably the best way to do it. Don't sell your coins. Don't sell your coins, because all you're doing, you are giving your coins back to the market. You're giving them back to the exchange, and they're going to be used to screw over the family and the community that you've been a part of for weeks. So again, and this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you guys what to do. I can't control what you do. I'm just telling you there are multiple options. So if you ever get into a squeeze, reach out to the devs. We will figure out some cool way for you to figure this out to where you don't have to sell your coins. But we're not giving you money. I mean, it's gonna be real. It's gonna be like that. Anyway, let's see here. Definitely share the live. Share the live. I see Warrior said he shared the live with more than 10 friends, or it's telling me he did. Oh yeah, so when I say lock away your coins, guys, all I'm saying is just leave them in the wallet. Don't touch them. Don't swap them for Solana. Don't swap them for USDC. Just buy them and let them sit in your wallet. We don't have a staking mechanism with this coin, so that is not an option. But what is an option is you buying and not selling. So just we'll leave it at that. It is, and again, guys, let's go back to the charts. I'm going to show you this again. Let's go back to the charts, because the proof is in the pudding. I'm not gonna tell you who we BS here. Let me squeeze this out so I can actually show you guys some stuff. I love this chart. It's so pretty. This chart is so pretty. I'm looking at a month, and it's just beautiful here. And on the month, you guys realize we're up like thousands of percents, right? Look at this, 1 month. The 1 month, we got a green candle. 1 month, green candle. New month is still kind of a red candle. We got to come back from that. It's okay. Not a big issue. But yeah. Let me pull up my... we look like... Oh, yeah, it looks like the MACD is reversing still, even though we got a little bit of a red candle forming right now. I'm going to kick this over so you guys can see what I'm seeing. There we go. And we'll go full screen on this bad boy so you guys don't have to look at all my web tabs. Okay. Let's look at this thing. So when we look at people that did, I want to kind of show you guys a real world example of these panic sells that people induced. Okay, so let's look. We're going to go all the way back, and we're going to go back to Judgment Day, the day that everyone was just like, "What just happened?" Okay. So right here, this was when we hit $1.2 million market cap. Okay, that was the most extremely awesome day. Of Dark Knight Baron. It really was. I'm not gonna lie, we killed it. This God candle is what they call that. This God candle was beautiful, and some greedy bastard decided to say, "Hey, I'm gonna sell for $10,000 right here," and he tanked, absolutely tanked. This was a red candle. All right, it went all the way down to here, and just it crushed all of the momentum. And what happened though? What happened after that was we started eating it up, and that's why it turned green again. and it got up to here before we went over to the next next candle. But look over here. We built we built more momentum overnight, and then someone sold right here. And what that, again, it scares people. They start selling, okay? And then these people over here, they probably weren't paying attention, and they looked and they're like, oh God, the price is going down. It's going to zero. And then they started panic selling, and it drove it down further. Same thing here. Panic sells over. I think these were the overnight panic sell. Yeah, this is 3 in the morning. So this was the European and Asian markets as they started dumping because, again, panic sells happen. We prevent the panic sells by holding. So when we come over here, way over here, let me find, all right, so where was it that this guy tried to ding on us over, good Lord, what was that? What was 2 weeks ago? It was one of these. I think it was this one right here. So we had, yeah, I think it was right here. So this guy thought he was going to tank. He thought he was going to absolutely tank, no, it was right here. This dude thought he was going to tank by selling this monster sell right here. His monster sell was not that big. That candle was I'm zoomed in. The candle was next to nothing. All right, if I put it like that, we had a little bit of a trickle over into the next 15-minute period, but immediately it rebounded. Guy had to buy back in over here because or it might have been over here. Either way, when he sold, I know we bought back in because we were tracking it. But this is the thing, when he sold right here, that should have been another absolute just destructive. Seeing a candle that big on a 15-minute chart would have driven this point. Like if this was just a bunch of random holders without a community, without any sort of background or just sort of any sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Any sort of camaraderie, everybody would have been panic selling, drop the price, tank the price. And honestly, the coin should have been dead on February 5th, but you guys are amazing. And we held the line. So we save it right here and we bring it back up, and then we ride it up, and then again someone tries to. I think this was the Saturday. Was this Saturday the 25th? Was that or 22nd? I think so. So again, we had someone that tried to completely jeet wreck our charts. It stopped right here, no further sales, and that was when we had all the bad stuff happen during the big live stream, and it was enough to just really piss you off. Because there was some manipulation happening in the background, and we've proved it. Guy tried to this was crazy. He did it on Twitter. He tried to see he was spamming the chat. He was spamming the chat with all kind of rhetoric that we were scam. Granted, on Friday night he was saying how great this coin was, and then on Saturday, the second he dropped this big sell candle, bro ran up in the chat talking about how great it was and how crappy it was. It was a rug pull, and he knew we were stealing money from him. And then he goes on Twitter and tries to tell people that we're stealing money and that we're rug pulling and all this stuff, not realizing who he's messing with, for one. And two, he didn't understand the coin and the community he was messing with. And so eventually got to the point where he realized he was making no headway, and he said, I'm going to spam your coin, basically. You go look on Twitter. He basically said, I think he deleted them all, but he basically said, I'm going to spam that you guys are scam artists until you fill my poverty wallet. Yeah, and at that point, I tagged the FBI in the reply. I was like, hey, man, I'm pretty sure this is extortion, because he was trying to wreck our coin and spread bad words about us, or bad things about us online, which it simply wasn't true. So, but he was mad because, again, he did what most people can do when they want to manipulate a coin. They can do a monster sell like this, and it's going to scare off everybody. And no, he didn't do it. He didn't get anywhere near what he wanted. And he got pissed and started rambling off at the mouth. So that's what happens. But again, guys, we are Dark Knight Baron. If you're new to the community, if you're new to the space, let me jump back over and I can give you the sales pitch face to face. Yeah, so if you guys are new, definitely go to darkknightbaron.com. Check out everything we've done as far as coin market cap, safety certified, rug pull certified. We are a 100% safe coin for you guys. I'm one of the devs. The other two devs are in the chat. The more important devs are in the chat. I'm just talking. And then we do these nightly live streams to kind of show up confidence, to teach people about cryptocurrency, reading charts, things like that. If you guys have any questions, we're always here to answer them. Our Telegram chat is always jumping, always popping. Amazing community, great community. If you've never invested in crypto a day in your life, this is the place for you to be. If you've never invested in anything a day in your life, this is the place for you to be. If you only have $5, $10, $20 to invest, this is the place for you to be. We want you to hang out with us, learn, and be a part of this amazing community, because we're all riding this thing together. We are going to go past $1. Am I right? We're going past $1? I like it. Legally, I can't promise that, but mathematically, it's easily feasible. So, what we got going on in the chat? Any questions on anything you guys are seeing in the headlines or something like that you want to talk about? Because I can ramble all night about how great this coin is. You guys know that. Let me look through X and see if I can find any really cool news. So Michael Saylor, if you guys don't know who that is, Michael Saylor is the CEO of MicroStrategy. It's one of the biggest holders of Bitcoin. I think it's the biggest holder of Bitcoin. He is saying that Bitcoin's market cap is set to skyrocket from $2 trillion to $200 trillion. So what would that look like? Who wants to do the math on how much Bitcoin's price would be? How much Bitcoin's price would be at 200 trillion market cap? I gotta do the math on that. All right, I'm getting an amazing breakdown here. Yeah, so that would, ain't no way. That would put, one Bitcoin would be worth approximately $9.52 million with the current circulating supply. So he is saying that one Bitcoin is going to be worth $9 million at some point in time. Really makes me regret not keeping all of my Bitcoin. But it is, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with not having Bitcoin. I'm okay with having plenty of DKB and a few other altcoins because I'm telling you, we're gonna see. You can get more of a return. You can get more of a return by jumping into altcoins and meme coins, and that's why this coin exists. Because I will say it every night, meme coins are the gateway drug to the crypto space. Okay. No one is taking $20 and buying Bitcoin and hoping that Bitcoin doubles to 180,000, 160,000, whatever it is wherever it needs to double now to make $20. It's not going to happen. They're going to take their $20 and they're going to put it somewhere like here, like in Dark Knight Baron, where they can turn that $20 into thousands, which is again mathematically feasible, very feasible with the right amount of volume, the right amount of traction, the right amount of people buying in. This coin could surpass every other meme coin out there with ease. With ease. Again, this is why we tell you guys, this is why it's important to share this coin. That's why it's important to tell people if you're interested in cryptocurrency. Like seriously, go to your social medias right now, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, whatever, make a post. Just make a post and say, hey, if you've ever been interested in cryptocurrency and you know nothing, come to this live stream. Share the live with them. Let me do the sale. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to tell them anything. You don't have to convince them to buy anything. Just tell them to come and hang out with us in the chat. Ask all the questions they want. If I can't answer it, Kevin and James definitely can. This is what we do. It's not so much just about making the memes, which are awesome. By the way, we love the memes. Here's the thing. There is still, you guys are in here because whether you found this on a live stream or you have cryptocurrency experience, you're talking about people seeing a meme coin. Like let's say they see these memes you guys make with the animations and all these great things, which I love. But there's still a wall there. There's a wall of ignorance, and there is a wall of fear because people don't genuinely, people like us are rare exceptions. Most people don't generally wander into situations they don't understand. It's just the way it is. And there's enough disinformation about cryptocurrency out there to scare a lot of people away. And so it's one thing to just continuously post, retweet, whatever. But when you say, hey, if you guys are looking for a place to learn about crypto, or if you guys have questions about crypto, if you ever thought about just taking $20 and putting it into crypto and possibly making thousands, here's where you go. And you tell them about the live stream on Mondays. We may start doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We'll see how that goes. I'll be live tomorrow. My wife is going to the theater to watch Mamma Mia, so I will be here El Solo Loco, so I can get loud and crazy. But I'll definitely be doing live tomorrow. But after that, I'm thinking about doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you know. I've got a big project kind of building in the background, kind of a live stream sort of a thing. So I got to make sure this thing is perfect. But like last night, I was working on it until 1 in the morning after I got done with the live. So I may get done faster than I realize. I don't know. But I did DKB is a priority to me. I treat this very much like a job, and a part of that job is educating people. A part of that job is making people feel confident. Again, $20 is a lot of. I remember when $20 was a lot of money. Okay, I remember those days. And if I'm going to ask someone to trust me with their 5, 10, $20, I want them not to trust me at my word. Don't trust me at face value. Trust me because they have the confidence in this coin or in the devs or in this community, like we all do. I want them to get the warm and fuzzies so they feel confident in doing what they're doing. Well, hello. Are you confident? Come here, bud. Do you want to say hi to the people? Oh, this is my wife's dog. He is a sad long-haired Dachshund. Buddy is blind. He is deaf. His teeth have fallen out. He's like, I don't know if he's barely hanging on or if he's thriving, but he's definitely handicapped at this point. Definitely. Hey, your breath stinks really bad too, don't it? Because your teeth are falling out. Yep. See that stare? That's like the 1,000-year. He's got that veteran stare. Just, yep. It's like a shell-shocked war veteran. He's seen some things. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna throw this animal in there with the wife. I'm not gonna throw him, but like take him to the wife. Okay. Oh, okay. Whew. All right. But yeah. So good times. Let's do. Wayne, what's good, brother? What's going on? Within the next, so I'm with. You think 100 million for one Bitcoin? You're really making me regret selling my Bitcoin early to buy altcoins in a horribly timed trade. Horribly timed. It's okay. At the end of this market cycle, I will buy so many Bitcoin and I will sit on them for however long I have to. So let's talk. That brings up a good point. I had to pop something for the throat. Let's talk long-term investment strategies. Okay. Again, not financial advice, just some ideas to throw around. Okay. You get to a point. Okay. Let's say you have. We're gonna start playing the hypothetical game. Okay. So let's say DKB really outperforms anything that any of us could have expected, right? Just take whatever your expectation is, and I want you to triple it. All right, whatever that is to you. And then I want you to factor in how much money you're going to have at that point. All right. Now, again, that's going to be different for everybody because you guys are all thinking that DKB might go to different price points. I'm not going to give you an idea to start with in your head because, like I told you guys the other night, if I keep saying, "Oh, we're going with $1," I see $1. Guess what? Everybody does at $1. They punch out. When we could really go to 10, 20, something like that, right? So we hold until we're ready to. We have that number in our head. Set a number in your head, and you slowly take profits. But here's the thing. Let's start thinking of this time next year. Okay, the market cycle is going to be dwindling down. You're going to see over the course of about 12 months after the peak, you're going to see Bitcoin slowly chomping down. It's going to lose about 80 to 90% of its current value. And at that point, it'll probably be worth, say about 30K, I guess? 30, 40K, somewhere around there, depending on what the peak is. I'm predicting you're going to see between 25 and 40K as the new low. The next low for Bitcoin will probably be 25 to 40K. If it even gets back down that low with all this extra money that's now coming in and this crypto reserve and all that stuff. But ask yourself, if let's say whatever investment you made in DKB nets you 100K, okay? The smart move is obviously to pull all of your money off the market until we get down to those lows for Bitcoin, whatever that seems to look like. And then you reinvest the money into Bitcoin or something like Ethereum, one of the bigger level coins that's going to kind of hold value over the long term. You can dabble with meme coins all day long, but you're at that point in your life, at that point in your financial journey, you're going to be at that point where it makes more sense to you to lock away your money in those bigger assets. It just is. Okay, I love my coin. I love everything about DKB. Our coin, sorry. I love our coin and everything about DKB. But I'm telling you, when you're sitting on six figures, you're sitting on a large five figures, even mid five figures, you're going to want to put that in something safer than a meme coin. Okay, we've seen how the people can wreck charts left and right. Bitcoin, again, the charts get wrecked, but there's more stability there because you have what we call institutional buy-in. Okay, the institutions are not going to let their investments die. If we had institutional buy-in on DKB right now, we'd be at $35 a coin. But that's what they do. They protect their assets at all costs, unless they do a capitulation move where they want to bring the price down so they can buy more, which they do. Because if they've got cash sitting over here that's not doing anything, and all they have to do is sell a little bit of their coin to bring it down, they're going to do that anyway. But it's volatile, but it's more long term. Okay, just like if you want to get into mutual funds or anything like that, once you build this money up, that's what you want to do with it. You don't want to keep playing with meme coins when you've got millions, or hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands. It's just not what you want to do. So I can tell. I'll tell you like my strategy. Let's talk about my altcoins that I own. Not talking about DKB. I'm going to focus on my altcoins. This is how I'm treating it. So when I start seeing the inklings that altcoin season is popping, okay. When I see, I don't want to get into any specifics because I don't want to start plugging other coins on here. I don't want to tell you guys what I own. You guys know what I own. It's all over my Twitter and my TikTok. But there are certain functions that are supposed to happen with some of the cryptocurrencies I own, and so that is where, when those things start happening, there's a very clear indication to me that it's time to start taking profits. And I'm not going to take everything at once. Every day, okay, this is what I did during the last crypto market cycle. Every day I was pulling 1% of my entire portfolio value. 1% was coming out and going into a stable coin. That way, as the market was still going up, I still had plenty of coins left in my wallets, but I was still starting to scrape some profits away. Easily caught back up to what I had already invested, what I started everything with. And then, like I said, it kind of went from there, and I had some money left over, and I started putting in some longer term projects. And those long-term projects that I bought in 2021 are just now coming to fruition, right? And so this, again, it's a patience game, guys. This is not a get-rich-quick overnight sort of a thing. Again, even DKB as a meme coin, which meme coins are normally, get-rich-quick overnight and get out, right? That's not us. DKB has longevity. We're gonna keep pushing to the right for as long as possible. We're gonna ride this wave with Bitcoin, with Ethereum, with all the other altcoins. We're gonna take the crypto market cycle, and we're going to achieve things. Hopefully, that have never been done before. And why do I think it can happen? Well, because I'm me. I know that sounds stupid to say, but I've seen enough of my life, and I've willed enough things to happen that I have no doubt that Dark Knight Baron is going to be it's going to be bigger than Dogecoin by the end of this year. That is my stern belief. I truly believe it. I wouldn't be here every night with you guys doing live streams if I didn't think everybody in this chat was going to make some sort of crazy profit of it. And the thing, that's not a promise, because legally I can't promise you profits. But I can tell you, again, mathematically, again, the comparison to Dogecoin. Who wants to put in the chat? I say it every night. How many coins does Dogecoin mint every day? Who can tell me? I say it every night. Starts with a 1. Rhymes with 14. 14 million coins. Okay, 14 million coins Kenny Gentry got it. 14 million new coins roughly every day. And this is I think it's like 10,000 every 40 seconds or something. I forget what it is, 10,000 every minute or whatever. But so every day, 14 million new coins are minted on Dogecoin. It's hyperinflationary, and it's still reached almost 70 cents. Dark Knight Baron is deflationary by design. Okay. There are only 90 million tokens left on the exchange right now. That's 90 million tokens, and that's it. And right now, what is it? It's like, I think you can get 1 million tokens for less than $200 right now. And obviously, if people start buying millions in blocks, it'll slowly go up. But that's the thing. You can get 1 million tokens right now. So I forget what the math was. Like 50,000, I think. If someone came in with $50,000, that's how much it would take them to buy up the entirety of the rest of the supply, right? And when they do that, you're going to see a lot of movement. Now, granted, if they did that, the volume gets shifty. It's just weird the way the whole market functions together. So we want organic growth. We don't want. I've said this a million times too. We don't want one whale with $20 million. No, I want a million goldfish with $20. That's what I want, because then we've got a lot of money pumping in. The volume is moving up. The coins are getting taken off of the exchange by people that we can trust, by people that are going to buy, they're going to hold, and they're going to wait. Not greedies that want to jump in here and buy for 10 minutes and then sell for $5, which we see in the charts all the time. This coin was created to make people wealthy. I know everyone says like, oh, well, all cryptos are. No, they're not. Most cryptos are created to make the developer wealthy. Okay, and the few people that somehow ride it up before the rug pull are lucky. Most people don't get that. Dogecoin should have never gone to 70 cents, not a single one time. I've described my pyramid of profit, or what I used to call the pyramid of death, and it was basically just ease of purchase, virulence or virality, and celebrity endorsement. That was all that Dogecoin needed to complete the pyramid and pump. That was it. It's all three things. Well, we already have the ease of purchase through Phantom Wallet. If people can navigate Robinhood to buy Dogecoin, they can navigate Phantom Wallet to buy Dark Knight Baron. Okay, there might be one extra step of buying Solana first and then swapping it over. Gotcha, not a big thing. Virulence, we're still working on going viral. We're still working on spreading our message and spreading our cape, to encompass a bigger audience. Once we hit that bigger audience, guys, it's over. Like you're done. Here's the thing, though. Celebrity endorsement is huge because Elon said, I like Doge, or Doge makes me happy, whatever it was, right? And this was what five years ago, and because of that, Dogecoin surged because if the smartest man in the world is telling you that he loves some sort of technological asset, most people are going to jump on board with that. That's how human beings work. If you don't, I'll tell you this: homework for everybody. Read a book called Thank You for it's not Thank You for Smoking. It was, oh my gosh, what is the oh man. Oh no, hold on. Trust Me, I'm Lying. I think it's Trust Me, I'm Lying. Yes. So it's called Trust Me, I'm Lying. It's available on Amazon. I prefer the thrift books because you can get it cheaper. Trust Me, I'm Lying it's all about media manipulation and how easy it is to get us, the consumers, to do what they want. Okay? And that's one of the things you got to factor in. If you factor in what again, actually, I'm going to take this back. Talking about growing the population, trying to grow the community. I want you to think of this, and this is one of the biggest pills to swallow. Advertising, okay, recruiting, just asking someone if they want to go on a date. It all requires some form of manipulation. Whether you want to admit it or not, it does. It is getting you are getting someone, or they are getting someone to do. What happened? Weird. So one of the things, though, so sorry, I got a chat that I had to read. So the thing with manipulation, right? Like I said, you're basically, you or the advertising agency or whoever it is, all you're doing is you're getting someone to do something they wouldn't normally do because you want them to. That's also the definition of leadership that Eisenhower said. I think it was Eisenhower said the definition of leadership is getting someone to do what you want them to do because they want to do it. And that it's the truth. It's the truth. But that's the problem. Is like when you break it down to the most simplest terms, it all comes down to manipulation. There's positive manipulation though, because there are people out there that will safeguard their money. They will never invest in anything. They would rather put cash under a mattress, and not even just old timers. I'm talking like young people. They would rather put cash under a mattress than ever touch a bank, touch cryptocurrency, touch a stock portfolio. Those are the people that need to wake up to it. Okay, but then you also have people that are looking for those avenues. They're looking for the alleyways. How do I get into crypto? But I have nowhere to start. I have no idea how to start. Okay, that's when you convince them to come here and hang out with us because they're going to learn some things. You're going to let them know, like, hey, you guys can come here. It's safe. This is a safe space to learn about crypto. No purchase necessary, dude. I will tell you this: they can come and hang out in our Telegram and in our live streams all day long as much as they want without ever buying a single coin. And if they learn enough to take some money in the next crypto cycle and do something, I'm okay with it. My goal here, granted, while it is to grow this, this population, this community that we have, the number one goal, as we've said all along, is to make other people financially savvy and financially, I don't want to say wealthy. If I say wealthy, that's the problem. Like it's almost like a promise of wealth. I would love to see everybody here succeed financially. There you go. That's what I want. That's my number one goal. I want to see you succeed financially. I want you to make money off DKB. I want you to take the money you make off of DKB and use that for the rest of your life to live the good life, take your kids on vacations, whatever the good life looks like to you, okay? I'll guarantee it has nothing to do with a 9-to-5 punch clock. And that is freeing of the wage slaves. That's what we want to do. That's what James and Kevin and I have created this coin to do, is to free the wage slaves. You guys go out and live your best life possible. And it's 100% at the core of what we do. It's why we have a sacrifice wallet for charity stuff. We like giving back. It's been a while since I used the word oxytocin. It's the chemical that your brain produces when you do good for other people. We love it. We're kind of addicted to it. So again, we were doing this with the best of intentions for the best of the people, you guys, and it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off in the long run. I'm really excited about it. But that's the thing. We've got to grow the community. We have to grow the community organically, and then eventually virally. And if anybody has a bead on an A-list celebrity that wants to jump in with us and just have fun with it, I'm game. I am game. We don't want to pump it. We don't want to pump and dump. But here's the thing. We got to be real about this. None of us want to pump and dump, but we need that pump. We need the pump without the dump. And if we own the majority of the coins, we don't have to worry about the dump. But if we don't own the majority of the coins, we got problems. But right now we do. There's only 90 million coins left on the exchange. So if we could get someone in here, if we get like a big name celebrity in here, I don't want Elon, I don't want Portnoy, I'll take them. But at this point, I mean, their names are synonymous with meme coins. There are names I would love to see attached to this. One of the names is actually in the name of the coin. Would love to get him on board with this. And if only, I mean, he could come into our chat anonymously, just so he knows, like, hey, brother, we're doing some great things in your name. I would be cool with that. But I will say this. If we could get a big pump on this thing, we're going to need a big pump to push it. We're going to need to go viral to push this coin to where we all know it can go. Mathematically, this thing could just dominate. Could absolutely make records. And I think it will. I really believe it will. I'm not going to lie. It's going to make records. But we're going to need, at some point in time, there's a great book by Malcolm Gladwell called The Tipping Point. We're going to have to get to that point where we reach that tipping point. And the tipping point is where something goes from mundane to super popular overnight. No one can ever explain why. It's like all of a sudden people just, like hush puppies. One day people started wearing them around New York City, and the next thing you know, they were exploding all over the country. It was like a rehash of the hush puppy trend. But that's the thing. Something happens along the way that's going to make this thing go viral. That thing is most likely going to be one of you talking to the right person that talks to the right person, or many of you, sorry, I'm trying to fight back a sneeze, or many of you talking to the right person who talks to the right person who talks to the right person, and it just grows from there, guys. It just grows. Again, Portnoy got involved with SafeMoon around the same time I did, and we all got they took our money. They did. But that's the thing. How many people jumped into SafeMoon because Portnoy thought it was a good thing to do? And it turned out to be just a monster rug pull, and thank God those guys are going to jail for it. But that's the thing. We got to get the right celebrities. We got to get the right. I mean, as long as the community is still growing and holding and doing what we're supposed to be doing, we're good. We don't have to worry about these monster sells. We're holding a good floor. We keep buying in. We keep holding, and eventually you're going to see that sideways trend. Again, you're going to see swap trades, guys. You'll see gigantic buys for 5,000-6,000. You'll see sells for 10,000, buys for 10,000, sells for 4,000. I mean, it's going to be huge. This is what you need to be ready for. And again, while all that's happening, we hold. We're good. Let the volume come. As long as there's more volume coming in than there is going out, we're going to keep moving up to the right, and that's what we want. So I'm excited. You have no idea what's coming. If you've never been, I think we really should focus on prep too, emotional prep, because I told you guys don't get emotional when you're trading. But I'm telling you, it's hard not to. You get excited. I mean, I got day three. Again, not to continuously draw a target on my femininity. You get emotional. yeah, granted, it was 2 days after, my buddy's funeral, my pastor's funeral. He was a friend of mine. He's a friend and a pastor, but we're sitting there. I was so excited watching this coin do what it does. And what Wayne said about the braces, it just broke me at that point. I was so stoked. I got emotional over it. I wasn't going to sell. Obviously, I was going to hold forever. But you do get emotional, especially when you're dealing. I'll tell you, the first time when I looked at my wallet in the 2021 cycle, and I saw more money in that wallet than I'd ever seen in my bank account in my entire life, it changes you. I'm not going to say it changes you for the better. I'm not going to say it changes you for the worst, but it does change you. Something happens inside you. That adrenaline starts pumping, okay? And if you let that adrenaline convert to greed, that's when you start having problems. Because that's when you're like, oh, I'll hold for another. Oh, it'll easily go up another $1. Yeah, it's going to go another $1. And then that's why, again, I don't want to put these prefab numbers in your head like $1, $2, $10, whatever, because that's the thing. Then you're going to think back, because I did this last cycle when I was new. I'm thinking, oh, well, Crypto FOMO was telling, which was a YouTube channel I used to watch. He's saying it's going to go to 5K. Ethereum's easily going to go to 5, 6, 7K. No, there was 10. 10K was last cycle. It's going to go to 10K. Yeah, so I got to hold. I'm going to hold. And I almost round tripped on Ethereum, meaning that I bought here. It went up, it peaked, and it came back down, and I barely made profit at that point. You don't want to do that, because the greed will make you think oh, well, this guy said it can go to 10. It's definitely going to go to 10. The market is the market. Okay, and I will tell you that there's mathematically there's no reason we can't go to $1, $5, whatever. We can go as high as we want to go. You need to meter yourself based on where we are in the market cycle. You need to look at the charts. You need to see how that's print. Look at the trends. See where we're at there. Right now, we're holding a solid chart, right? With some down movement with the rest of the market. It's happening. It's a bear trap. It's what's going to happen. But you need to recognize what's going on in the bigger market. So if Bitcoin is diving, and all of the other altcoins suddenly start taking a downturn for big percentage rates, I'm talking like 10, 20, 30% rates, it may be time to cash. Okay, it may be time for you to be like, okay, that greed factor, that adrenaline factor, you need to put that in the back seat, strap it down into a car seat, and start navigating your way to making some profits at that point, because you will round trip a cryptocurrency just by holding it all the way back down to the bottom because you're greedy. It's a thing. So, oh man. Let me if you're new to the chat, you can PM us. Oh yeah. So like James just said, guys, it's been a while since I did a plug. If you're new to the chat, please go to darknightbaron.com. You don't have to buy the coin. You can jump in our Telegram, see what we're about. Look at all of the other links we have on that website, of all of the back-end tech, everything you need, the bubble maps, everything you need to see. To show you that this coin is safe. We've been going for 32 days now, guys. 32 days we've been killing it with this coin, surviving in a red market, printing green candles against red charts for every other cryptocurrency. Even if that means just trading sideways and accumulating, we're still holding fast. We're holding tight. We're doing amazing. We would love to have you in our community, so please head to Dark Knight Baron. No purchase necessary. Join the Telegram. Hang out with us. Get the warm and fuzzies, and I guarantee you, if you hang out with us long enough, you're going to want to buy some crypto. It's just the way it is. You're going to want to buy some DKB, and you're going to watch what happens over the long term. I got a bunch of messages coming in now. It's crazy. So with paid advertising, Kenny, the issue with this is who do you want to reach? Okay? If we do paid advertising, the problem with that is you're mostly, if you pay like a shill group, right? And what I mean by a shill group is shilling is basically when people just they advertise and promote your crypto, right? And we can pay for ad space with popular cryptocurrency YouTubers, right? That would be a smart move, because here's the thing: who watches cryptocurrency YouTubers? People that are into crypto, people that are into meme coins, people that want to make money, right? Negative. The only negative to that, okay, and it's a negative we're going to have to deal with, is that would attract some pump and dumpers, that would attract some jeeters. Those are the people that just want to get in, get their money overnight, make that quick $500, $600, whatever, and then pump on and then dump on us the next morning, right? We got to get used to that. But again, the more we shore up our supply, the less we have to worry about that big hit happening, or taking a big hit like that, taking the wind out of our sails. So I'm totally cool. I'm totally cool with doing a targeted advertising. But again, like paid shield groups, those guys suck because they have maybe they have a Telegram with like 5, 6, 10,000 members, something like that. One guy, I think he asked us for like 8 Sol, like, which is, what is that, like $1,600? But he had a Telegram group with, it was like 30,000 members. And those are the guys that, we're going to give you the $600, $1,600 to advertise for us, right? We'll give you the 8 Solana to advertise for us. And then his entire Telegram group, they're going to raid our cryptocurrency, probably when we're not even expecting it. They're going to raid the cryptocurrency. The price is going to go through the roof, and then they're going to dump it. They are going to dump it on everybody's face. So that's what you got to worry about. That's what you got to worry about. I think we're doing good, guys. I'm not going to lie, man. Again, we've eaten 63 million coins in a week and a half. That's not bad. It's really not bad at all. And we're growing, and a lot of people are holding, and that's all we can ask for at this point. All right. Yeah, it's like, see what Kevin said in the chat down there, that most legit paid chillers are 10K and up. We do have some great influencers. Okay, we have some amazing influencers like Jimmy Levy, who was he got on the phone with us. I know the patriotic Barbie. She was sharing my tweets. She was retweeting some of my posts about DKB the other day. People like that. Those are the people we want. We want quality influencers that can organically. I'm so sorry, guys. My nose is just like tickling, and I'm not on Coke. I promise. I'm not drinking Coke. I promise. Coca-Cola. Choice of a new generation, or is that Pepsi? Either way. But yeah, hodl baby, hodl. Hodl baby, hodl baby, hodl baby. All right. Hold on a second here. What is this song? Oh! Y'all know what that means. Everybody knows what that means, right? Put it in the chat if you know what it means. What's it mean? Let's go. Oh, come on. I better see some greens. I better see some greens print right now. $5 challenge, folks. $5 challenge. That's where we're at. So $5 challenge. If you got 5 on it, put 5 on it. I'm not sure if I have 5 on it. Let's see if I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it. I should have 5 on it. Okay. Dude, even my gas fee, like the money I keep reserved for gas fees, is just like buried from Solana, just dying. Ugh. I got 5. I'm buying. I'm gonna get my 5. I'm gonna get my 5 on it. I'm getting my 5 on it. $5 challenge. $5 challenge. Oh, they sent my email? Seriously? I want you guys to see my email. 77832. Oh, what? What is happening? Okay. What got Coinbase? Anything? Dude, that is not me. Bro is killing me over here, this guy. So I got another imposter on TikTok. That is, like, he's interacting with me. Like, bro, you're not me. Like, alright. How goes the live stream on Twitter? I didn't let me jump to Twitter and see if he's talking over here. We ain't chatting. No chat in the tweets. We got 100 views on X though, so that's good. You gotta love that. Where we at? We're at 9 o'clock. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here's another thing. Okay, just to call it out here. So like when I go into Reddit, and I'm guilty of this, right? Just as a dev, I should also be doing some of this stuff like during the day when I can. But like I go into the most recent Dark Knight Baron, Reddit post wasn't even this week. It's like it goes back a month. I think 26 days. I've got a lot of posts. I think that was one of our lives that we were doing one of the first few days. Yeah, that's right. I think, but you know what? That also attracted those guys. I think these were these Reddit posts that we made. I think that was what attracted a lot of the buy-in pressure that we had in the first few days. But I also think it brought a lot of the sellers that dumped on us. So man, we'll stick to Twitter. We'll stick to Twitter. Never mind. Ignore me. Oh, okay. Well, so that's great. I don't know. I got 5 on it, and people start dumping. What is that about? Ugh. You guys are killing me. MACD is still blue above orange. It's not even big sells either. Okay. So I can tell you this. That was 2 hours and 7. What is wrong with my? What is going on? Hold on, guys. I'm having issues. My charts are not reflecting what's really happening here. Because I've got a gigantic red candle, but I've got nothing but green prints coming in. That makes no sense to me. I'm not even seeing wicks. Let me reload my charts here. Yes, I'm a human. I will click and verify. Thank you. All right, loading the chart. Yeah, that makes no sense whatsoever. Mathematically, that makes no sense. There's not a single cell for the last 2 hours. Unless the market is just trending that poorly that we can't fix it. That makes no sense to me. Either way. Okay. Yeah, no cells and all. Weird. Absolutely weird. Wait, so Justin, you're seeing a sell for 140 here. I'll show you guys my chart. Like seriously. This makes no sense to me. Unless I'm just hold on. Let me make sure I'm not slow. Yeah, I'm on DKB. This makes no sense to me whatsoever. All right. Hello. There it is. All right. Yeah, so looking at this, I'm seeing a big sell candle right here. I don't see any big sells down here. The last sell was 2 hours right here. That was 2 hours and 9 minutes ago, according to this. Did I click something wrong? No, yeah, 3 minutes ago. These are the buy-ins for the $5. No, that's an hour and 5. So there's one buy for the $5 challenge. But I guess we're just trending down with the rest of the market because there's only one $5 buy-in to fight that pressure. It's still just trending south, man. That's kind of peepee. It's being devalued as we speak. That's garbage. Absolute garbage. All right. Because I'm not seeing any other sells in here during this time period. If you guys are, let me know in the chat because I just don't see it. I've even reloaded everything and yeah, not seeing it. Yeah, Solana's at $134. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's the market. Okay. Just making sure. It just made no sense to me at all. I'm like, why is it dropping that bad? But if everything's going down, everything's going down. It's tragic. Abtrage. But again, That's not how it works. But yeah. This is what 142 people. What? In Telegram? Let me go to my Telegram. Let me open the Telegram. See what's happening in the Telegram. Like only 142 people total in our Telegram. What am I doing? Oh, hold on. Go to the bottom. Oh, in the TikTok. Oh, yeah, cool. I'll take 142 people in the TikTok. Welcome. You guys are all welcome here. I got 109. I'm seeing 109 on mine. So that's awesome. Yeah. Well, hey, let's keep growing. This is how we grow. If you guys are one of those 142 new people, or 140 people, whatever, however many people are new. If you're not an OG that's been here since day one, my name is Rod. I'm one of the devs of Dark Knight Baron. You can find out more at darknightbaron.com. The other two developers are in the chat. All together, we have over 20 years of crypto experience, and business and crypto experience, far more. We're all in our 40s. We're all we created this coin to be an avenue for money making. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't promise you wealth. I can't promise you profits, but I can promise you that you have basically the safest possible wealth vehicle in the crypto meme space. We are here to usher in, bring in new investors, and hold on, I've got so many. Weird. So one person is showing 142, another person is showing 12. Is that really what my face looks like? I need better lighting. I look old. I'll take it. Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing though. Even on OBS, which is what I'm using for a broadcast studio, it's showing 112 viewers right now. It's weird. So I wonder if that's just 112 total. Oh, that's dope. So I can go to the live dashboard from here. Yeah, so right now we got 44 people in the live watching on TikTok. I'm sorry, that's total viewers. No new followers. Yeah, I can tell you guys that we've still seen diminishing results. I've still seen diminishing returns, I think, on my my TikTok, just since we got back from the suspension, which was completely unfounded. But we're doing good. We're going to rebuild. We're going to keep pushing forward. We got the OGs always here. And as long as we keep sharing it, spamming the likes, we'll get up there. And where are we at? Where are we at on likes? Who can give me the like count? Let's do that. Tell me around these likes. Go look at TikTok really fast and see what we got. Profile. I do not want to see that again. Alright, that's me. I am this man. Yeah, so I'm showing 12 people, 8,000 likes. Yeah, so we're not going to go. We still need about another organic. I mean, everybody's spamming the likes, not just like 2 or 3 people. Getting us up to about 31,000, is it, or is it a little over 10,000? I think, and then we get to the like. Then we get to the For You page, where we get inserted, and people can find us. So that's where we need to get. We got to get up there. We got to get back on the For You page, guys. We were killing it before that ban, before that suspension came in. You guys, you were on the show. Like, we were absolutely killing it every night. These lives were just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and we couldn't. 112 cross. Oh, wait a second. Then let me go check my Twitch, because I'm not even watching Twitch right now. Hold on a second. Because we're on YouTube, Twitch, and let me pull those other two up, because the chat for YouTube was empty, and that may be. Oh, you know what that is? That's counting the X. On X, we had 100 viewers. That's what that is. So we're at 114 views on X, no one in the chat. Okay. Got it. Okay. That is what that is. So let me look at YouTube. I forget. It's doing the collective of across all platforms. Let me check my live stream over on YouTube and see what that is. I wonder if anybody's even following YouTube. I'm not seeing anything in the chat for the multi-streams, so we'll, all right. Yeah, so we've got 0 views on YouTube right now too. I'm telling you guys, TikTok is where it's at. I'm so happy to be back on TikTok. I hate their censors. I hate the censorship and the standards that they try to uphold. But I am definitely happier with the traffic that we get across TikTok. You just see more organic people kind of wander into the chat. This and X are probably the 2 primary places where we're going to get the most traction, and so we'll focus on those as we go forward. And also, for whatever reason, the OBS does not function well with TikTok chat. You guys can see the TikTok chat on TikTok. I can't see what people are saying in TikTok unless I look at my chat panel. And in the big platform over here, if no one's talking on X or YouTube, then I won't see it on the big flat panel. So I may reconfigure some things here after tonight's live and then see what we can do. All right, so where are we? So we've got a little over an hour now. We'll do let's do a quick wrap up and a rundown here. We go back to the jokes. Let's look at the other coins. Let's look at some of the other coins like we always do. The big guys. Let's see how they're performing tonight. Let's go ahead and just rub it in. And this is what I want you guys to remember. I want you to remember where we are in the crypto space. I want you to remember where we are in the market cycle, and how we are not. Bitcoin's down 10%, guys. 10%. MACD is diving. That is crazy right here. Let me bring this down. Let's blow these up. Okay. So you can see here that that works. So right here, obviously it's looking like it's in a downward trend. You'd want to sell and kind of hold at this point, buy at a lower position. Do not do that with DKB because you will absolutely wreck us. We are not as financially, I'm not gonna say financially stable, but we're not as stable as some of these long like these bigger coins with institutional investing. We're not there. You guys keep trying. You try to swing trade this on the MACD, you are going to wreck these charts so bad, and it's not going to be worth it for you in the long run because you're just going to get buying cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, and just get more broke as you go along. Oh my gosh, bruh, that's what Solana looks like right now. Solana is down 21% overall. 21% overall. That is tragic. Cool. Let's look at the MACD on this. It's actually really not that bad. It looks worse than it really is. I think on the day though, it's down. Is that 24 hours up here? It's down 21%. Yeah, down 24 hours. But the last 24 hours, it's down 21.66%. Oh, the pain is real. Ethereum 16%, almost 17. Oh my god. This is nuts. Like, I'm telling you, when it comes to this being a bear trap, that is a nasty bear trap. From way up there. Wow. But yeah, and then I went through Bitcoin. Where's Adam at? There's Adam. 16% down as well. And again, the whole market is down across the board. It's going to recover. We'll see some great things happening. The future of crypto. What's Doge doing? Oh, look at Doji Boy, down 20%. What are you pumping at now? 18 cents, guys. Do you know how little it's going to take to flip Doge? Do you have any idea how little it's going to take for us to flip Doge at this point? Like, if we had kept trending from February 5th up to where we are now, like, for 30 days, if we had kept up the momentum for 30 plus days, we would already be way above this zone. That is, I don't even think we'd have any coins left on the exchange because we would be one of the hottest commodities in crypto, which is going to come. It's going to happen. But 18% or 18 cents for a Dogecoin, that's way more than it's worth. I'll tell you that. It shouldn't even be worth that much. Ooh, what is that? But yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what the market looks like right now. Everything is red. Everything is bad. Nothing is going to $1. I mean, nothing is going to $0 though. It's just hold. We buy, we hold, we chill, and we see what happens. Let's go back to our beloved blessed coin here, guys. This is my. Actually, I could have just clicked on there, but. So yeah, I mean, we're down to. We are tracking right in line. We are right in line with Solana right now, guys. So this is what happens when you have No buy pressure. No buy pressure at all coming in. You are tracking down. There's nothing to resist the market trend. We are following exactly 21.68%. We are basically mimicking Solana at this point. So we will ride until either we get a lot of influx of a lot of volume coming in with buys, or I mean that would make sense with the MACD because there's no sell pressure. So yeah, we're still blue over orange, but we're trending down because of the market. And these channels, man, oh my gosh, I can't wait to learn stuff like this. Okay, like I don't even understand it, but I want to see it. I want to figure this out so I can do cool things with you guys, and we can. That's the negative zone. Yeah. I'm learning this stuff. I'm learning this stuff for you guys. I'm learning it for myself so that I can keep learning things along the. Wow. This is pretty cool. I'm learning all this. We're gonna do this together. I'm gonna get better at charts. So when we sit down together at night, I can walk you through what all those lines and craziness means and all these cool graphics. For the one person that did the $5 challenge, I'm still working with MoonPay to try to get in. I just didn't want to take that time on the stream, and I also didn't. Let me see if I got anything. Yeah, my Coinbase is not doing. It's not doing jack. I don't want to sell anything to get liquidity to punch into this right now. I'm gonna have to buy straight up out of cash. We are. Yeah, it's brutal, man. It's a brutal time in the market. Here's the thing, you guys can look back and say we survived it. You survived it, I survived it, we all survived it. And it's going to make you stronger. You got us a celebrity in the Telegram. Hold up. Who it is? Did you bring me Theo Vaughn? Stop. I like it. I can do the cool guy. The cool guy, what is the cool guy? Wait, is this Kevin? Is James Kevin James? That's the question. Here, this is where we're really at. This is the question we're really asking. Is the James that posted this really Kevin James? That'd be crazy. My screenplays are awesome. I have a history of acting, and yeah, give me a call. I'll make you. Well, I can't make you rich because you're already rich, but I'll definitely. I'll slip you. You know, 1,000 DKB. Give me a casting. Let me talk to Sandler. Yeah, that's comedy, James. I appreciate you. I've never been compared to Kevin James before, so that's good, I guess. I will say this. So, fun fact: I will never, ever, ever forget. I was on deployment. Good Lord, this was 20 years ago, and I'm in a bar and I'm just chilling. Like it was like a lounge. Like we're all just hanging out. And I was out next to the window with my sunglasses on, and this dude comes up to the table and he's like, hey, I just gotta ask you a question. And I forget, where were we? I think we were in England. He's like, you're not Pitbull, are you? I'm like, no, I'm not Pitbull. It's like, no, I am not Mr. Worldwide. But it was funny because I with a shaved head, and back then I was 24. I was working out a lot, so 25, yeah. But it was comedy. I guess with sunglasses on when you can't see my eyes, and it's dark in a bar. I don't know, but yeah, that's my celebrity look like story. That's all I got. Okay, well, what do we have? Anything else you guys want to talk about tonight? Because I think we've covered it all. That's the problem when there's not a lot happening in the market. The most we can do is educational talking points. And yeah, I'm more than happy to spend a couple minutes going over anything if you guys have any questions, or if there's something you don't understand, something you want to talk about with crypto. I would much rather we be just driving full green candles. But this is the problem when you look at the fear. Actually, let's look at the fear and greed index. Let's do that. We can do that. I like fear and greed. Because remember, those are the two motivators in trading. Is the fear and the fear and greed index. And so when others are fearful, you should be buying, and when others are greedy, you should be selling. Sell to the greedy, buy from the fearful. And let's turn this on again. And this is what the fear, greed, just wow. So we are at 24, which is a fear. We're definitely in the fear zone. We're almost into the extreme fear. And when you look at extreme fear, that is when no one is buying anything. Everyone is holding. Everyone is either holding or they are capitulating, and they are just locking away coins to hold for another day. Because nothing is doing good. Right now, there are certain coins I'm in that the founders themselves have been pumping um, and it's still red. Like to the point they're like, all right, we're just gonna stop for a minute and just stop wasting our money. Um, yeah, I mean the coins I'm in right now are down 23, 21, 18%. So it's all across the market. It's bad. It is what it is. We're gonna wait for a rebound. We're gonna wait for some sort of stability. Things will turn around. But yeah, so right now the fear to greed index is 24. If you had capital to buy in right now, if you wanted to start buying in at lower prices, now's the time to start eyeing the market. You would want to start looking at things, start doing the math, start looking at what could possibly happen, do some more research into your cryptos that you're looking at buying. Obviously, we want you to buy DKB, hang out with DKB, and stay with us. DKB is not dipping as hard as a lot of the other cryptos are. We may be dipping a little bit more than some of the other cryptos are. But it's definitely buying season. It's buying time right now. Because I showed you that other. Oh, I closed it. I showed you that other market indicator earlier of where we are in the market cycle, and things are about to get dicey. They're in a good way. Like they're gonna start getting crazy. We're gonna see more once this bend is over. I never added money to Phantom. I don't know how to add money. Hey, so Warriors Weight, a Warriors Weight Loss Journey. I will tell you this: if you go over to my TikTok page, the one I'm streaming from right now, I made a how-to video on how to buy DKB. It's a 1-minute video, runs it through it really quick. And if you have any more questions, please jump in the Telegram. Go to darknightbaron.com. Jump in our Telegram chat. Hang out with us. We can walk you through anything you need from there. It's super easy, and we can, if you have any hiccups or whatever, we can talk you through it. The biggest thing I'm seeing people have an issue with, though, on Phantom especially, when they go to buy and they put in how much they want to buy, right? It says credit card down below. They don't realize it says Robinhood next to that. If you click on where it says credit cards, you can change that to Stripe or MoonPay, which I use normally. I get no money telling you to buy from them. But I know a lot of people were getting hung up on Robinhood because they had no money in Robinhood, so they're trying to create a new Robinhood, and it was a mess. So it makes more sense to go through like MoonPay or Stripe, someone like that. Stripe is kind of like a Square. It's an online cash transfer merchant tool, if you will. So that's what that is. All right. Yeah, no worries, dude. We love having you here. Thank you. Is this your first night? Is this your first night in the chat? Is this your first night hanging out with us? Yes, and that is also the other option. What James said there, it may be easier if you already have Coinbase to just buy Solana on Coinbase, send it to your Phantom wallet, and then you can swap out from there. Dude, yeah, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in, hanging out tonight. Look, guys, this is a win. This is a win for the night. The markets are red. Everything looks ugly. We brought in a new community member that wants to hang out with us, buy the coin, and jump in. And so is this your first crypto purchase ever? I'm looking down at the chat because it's like down here. It's just where they put it. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this place rocks. You're gonna like it here. Our community is stellar. They make amazing memes. If you have any questions at all, again, about crypto trading, I'm not sure if you're a novice or an expert. If you have any questions, obviously you can ask them in the Telegram. We will help you out in every way possible to make sure that you're good to go. And again, tell everyone if they're new to crypto. This goes for the entire community. I say this every night, guys. Tell your friends if they're new to crypto, if they're interested in crypto, if they've even said they hate crypto and they think it's fake. I want you to send them to our Telegram and tell them to come with their questions, justify to us how they think it's fake or how they think it's useless or whatever, and the devs are prepared to answer these questions. That's all of us have experience with finance and cryptocurrency. We can walk people through these steps to completely change them and convert them to believers. That's what we're supposed to do, right? We will convert them to believers in cryptocurrency, because that is what we do. It's not about us making just granted, we all like to make profits, but I think it's bigger for me, for the devs. It's bigger for us to build a community of knowledgeable investors Okay, that's important. Two, we want to empower you guys to go out and change your financial future. Take charge of everything you own. Take charge of everything you do. Take charge of everything you make, and build it. Build it for your better life. Again, I'm anti-work. Okay, I say it wrong. I'm not anti-work like the Reddit anti-work. I just don't think everyone is meant to work a 9-to-5 job for the rest of their life. I get it. The world needs ditch diggers. Okay, it does. We need garbage men. We need plumbers. We need contractors. Okay, but I think there comes a certain point. Like, I'm 44, retired from the military, still doing contracting work, and I'm perfectly happy with that. Am I though? But I'll tell you, there. My mom, she retired in her 60s, and now she's traveling the world and doing some good stuff. But the thing is, I don't think anybody should have to work their entire life just to enjoy the last 5 or 10 years when you can barely walk around. I mean, I'm 44, my knees are killing me all the time. I think that is one of those things where I look at people, I want to empower, like, it's cool to be a part of the workforce, contribute, pay your taxes, do whatever. I'm not a big fan of taxes either. But at some point in time, the devs, we want to empower you guys to take control of your future. We don't want you punching time clocks. We don't want to be punching time clocks. We want to get everybody to that point where it's literally you wake up on a Tuesday, you're like, what am I going to do today? Because, what country am I going to go visit this week? These are the options you have. And I know that sounds crazy, but I've lived it. You get to that, not really to that extent, but it really is one of the things. It feels good. It feels good when you can take a vacation and not worry about pinching pennies or how you're going to pay for something. Like, you can just go and you can just enjoy the vacation. You can just spend time with your family. You can have a really great Christmas, big Christmas tree full of presents. You do whatever this looks like to you. That's what the devs want you guys to feel. That's where we want you to get to in your life. You're not going to get there by earning a paycheck. No one has ever gotten wealthy by earning a paycheck. I don't care how much you save. Your 3% savings account at the bank is not going to help you in the long run at all. It's not going to get you rich. Okay? Your 11% a year mutual funds over the course of 20 years might help you out. Your IRA, your 401k, a 401k is BS. Okay, a 401ks were created to suction retail money into Wall Street while simultaneously relieving companies from pensions. Okay, that's what the 401k was meant to do. And so all you're doing is you're giving your money to a fund manager that you've never met before in your entire life, and he is trading into whatever, and if you get 11% a year, you're happy. Okay? Perspective. Dark Knight Baron in 31 days is up 4,000%. Well, it was before this market crash. So nice, my man. This is the thing. I don't want you to be a garbage man your entire life, James. I don't. If you're a military member, I don't want you, as much as I honored my service and I love my country, and I would easily, if they called me tomorrow and said, hey, we need you back, I'd go back in a heartbeat. But I think there comes a point where it's like, I want these guys that police, fire department, whatever your job is. I don't care. I don't care if you make straws for a living. I want you to be independently wealthy, and I want you to be able to take control of your future. We all do. The devs. When I say I'm talking about for all. I'm speaking on behalf of all the devs. We want you guys to live just a good life, and that's why we created this coin. And so the more people we share this with, the more people that get to live good lives. We get a shot of oxytocin in the brain, and we're all super happy in a couple months from now. But it is that is the end goal. That is the end goal that we're looking at, and that only happens again if we buy, if we hold, we recruit new people, and we got to go viral. So we got to share this thing. It means getting it out there, and if you make 3 Facebook posts a day, make sure one of them is about DKB. I mean it's that easy. And definitely read. Trust me, I'm lying. That book is nuts. The stuff this guy did to market a movie, just in the first chapter, you're like, oh my god. But it's funny. But we love people. It's like Warriors Weight Loss Journey, man. We are so stoked that you were here. We're stoked that you're on a weight loss journey, dude. Get it. But we're hey, what's going on? Mahmoud Hassameldin? Is it Mahmoud? Is that how you pronounce it? So right now we are sitting at a market cap of about. So we had some good buy pressure came in, sort of relieved the market trend. So we're sitting at about 230,000 market cap. It's actually been a while since we looked at market cap. Like I focused on it so much. But yeah, we're about 230, which is still amazing. Our floor, we're still kind of holding our floor in between 200 and 250, so it's good. So it's kind of good to see that. But yeah, definitely welcome, guys, and weight loss journey. I really I wish you well in your journey, but I also wish you well in your financial journey. So as your belt gets smaller, may your bank account get larger. And if your bank account's not getting larger, let your brain get larger, because we're all going to learn along the way. And anything we can share with you guys, we definitely will. How much do you think? Well, honestly, so we were talking about this earlier. Mathematically, there's no reason we can't flip Doge. We're currently, if you're new, I'm not sure if you've been here for a while. I'm one of the devs. The other two devs are in the chat. But we're looking to flip Doge by the end of the year. That's the question. That's the big thing. Right now, Doge is trading at 18 cents. And it'll turn with the rest of the market when it starts turning green again. But I don't see Doge putting in triple digits. I don't see $1 plus for Doge. And if it does go above $1, I don't see it going very high. So us, on the other hand, we are deflationary by design. So there's no reason this coin couldn't trend well above $1. To whatever that looks like to you. I can't make any promises of what it's going to turn into. I can't make a promise of profits. All I can tell you is mathematically, these are the things that are feasible and possible with the right amount of volume. So yeah, definitely. Hey, if you go to darkknightbaron.com right here above my head, you can buy the coin directly from there through the Phantom wallet, and nice, down 114 pounds in 14 months. My son's down. He's down 33 pounds. He's been hitting the gym like a beast, and just dude, I'm proud of this kid. He actually forces me to go to the gym because when I come home tired and work, and I don't want to do anything. He takes me. He's like, "Yo, we're going to the gym. What are we doing? Let's go." And then we get back here, and I'm still amped up on pre-workout normally when I do my live streams. And you'll know the nights I'm online, I'm on pre-workout because I'm just like, Anyway, yeah. So Mahmoud, if you go to darkknightbaron.com, you can find everything you need there. You can please join our Telegram. And we'll please join our Telegram. Jump in all the links that we have on the website. You can definitely buy the coin. I'm sorry, you can buy some merch if you want there. We have sweatshirts and T-shirts and mugs and all kinds of Dark Knight Baron things. And again, we're not a get rich quick overnight kind of a coin. We're a buy and hold, grow the community sort of a coin. So that is where we want to welcome you to this community, and it is a trusted community. We're here every night doing lives. If I'm not going to be live, I will definitely let you guys know ahead of time. Most of the time, it'll be in that Telegram chat, so you want to be a part of that. But yeah, definitely welcome to this community. We'd love to have you. All right. Anything else? So I'm only about 9:45 here. Let's give it a little bit longer. What do we? Who's got what for me? Anybody got any questions? All right, so we got 2 new members tonight, guys. This is awesome. 2 new community members. I love it. And I'm really stoked for you, Warrior Weight Loss Journey. Just get it, man. Just keep crushing it. That's huge. That's a big goal. That's awesome. I'm really proud of you. I don't even know you, and I'm proud of you. A lot of people lose sight of those goals really early, really quick. Fitness goals are some of the hardest ones, man. It just is. It sucks. How we look on notifications. Huh. Like Ethereum. Ethereum tweets out 6 hours ago, "Hello, world computer," talking to basically just everybody, and Ivan on Tech immediately just hits them. They retweeted with pump or STFU. It's the truth. Ethereum is really underperforming this year. If you guys don't track other coins, like I'm telling you, Ethereum should have been tracking with Bitcoin all the way up, and it's just not doing anything. So. Where? All right, so Micho, yeah, welcome to the Telegram. Appreciate you being in there. Yeah, we're stoked to have you. I will tell you, I will randomly. This is probably the second soda I've had in a month, or this month, because I've just I'm gonna post my before and afters in April because I took a picture last April that was absolutely atrocious, and then I just made some health choices and got my diet under control. Started hitting the gym pretty hard. I'm 44. I mean, I'm not trying to look like Sam Sulek or anything like that, but I just want to look good. I think everybody wants to look good, look healthy, stay active. And so my weight's really not changing. I'm slimming down and kind of building muscle, but that's what I'm kind of going for right now. But yeah, just keep you got to keep to it. Dieting is the hardest part. I would say, just to kind of segue from crypto for a second. Dieting is hard, but if you can lock in, that's when you're just like you said, you're down 114 pounds, brother. You are seeing the change. You are seeing the change, feeling the change, and you are definitely. What was that? Did it fall over?
No, the tank's long up.
Oh, weird. But anyway, all right, cool. So, dude, I'm telling you, if you get locked in on the gym program, you are stoked. Like the endorphins that your body creates is just you feel great. You can't help but feel good. That's why, like I'm telling you, when I jump on here after I work out and I'm super positive. It's pre-workout and it's the endorphins kicking in. It's the runner's high. I love it. It just feels good. And then when you start seeing the difference, you're like, oh hey, look at me. Like right now, I can tell you, like I'm probably looking the closest I have. I'm probably looking the best I have physically since I was in Iraq when I had nothing to do but eat and work out, and that was it. So, and sweat, and it was I don't know. It was Christmas time. It was kind of cold there. It was really cold there. It snowed. So yeah. But all right, so I'm gonna wrap it up for the night here, guys. I think we're good on everything. We wrapped up. We looked at the charts. We're printing a green candle. We're finishing strong on a green. I like finishing on green candles. You guys know this. We did very well. We've had just some small dollar buys, which are the kind of buys that I love to see. Because again, I want you guys to. I want people who don't have thousands to make thousands. It's that easy. That easy. And so I will. We'll keep pushing for you guys. The devs are going to keep working hard for you. We're going to keep working some stuff in the background. We have a lot of ideas, and I really tell you guys, I hate to say this because we've said before that you plenty of times in the chat, I'm like, oh guys, just wait and see what we got planned. We've had some major names lined up that fell through. Either I'm not going to say they lost confidence. Either they want to see the coin performing at a different level, which is completely acceptable. They don't want to attach their names to something that could potentially, just trade sideways for a couple of weeks, because then they're like, oh yeah, I told all my friends to buy it, it's not doing anything. But at the same time, we've also we've thought through some strategies and things like that. And every time I tell you guys just to be prepared for what we're doing, we're always doing something. We take this coin very seriously. We take this community very seriously. And we are here working for you guys nonstop all the time. And unless we're sleeping, that's pretty much it. And I think for a while there, Kevin didn't even sleep. So if you guys have anything else for me, cool. Just we'll talk on the Telegram or just post it in there, and someone can answer the questions. I'm gonna do I gotta do some work now that I'm logging off with you guys. And as always, it has been a blast. We're gonna do great things. Just keep praying, keep sacrificing goats to the crescent moon. Do what you got to do. Let's make this coin grow. Share it again. Share it at least once a day. If you're not sharing Dark Knight Baron at least once a day, you're doing it wrong. And we will grow organically. And the second someone says, well, hey, what is this? Engage them. Send them to the darknightbaron.com. Send them there. Okay? And we'll grow. We'll grow, and as the crypto market heats back up, because it's going to heat back up pretty soon, and when it does, it's going to go crazy. When it starts heating back up again, you're going to see a lot more traction, a lot more people looking for places to put their money. So be ready to answer those questions, and if you're not ready to answer those questions, send them over to darknightbaron.com, jump at the Telegram, and we'll help you out. We'll give them all the knowledge they need. And all right. You guys have a great night. Jesus saves. God is good. Go do something good for someone else because it'll make you feel good. All right. See you later.